welcome to Meg in the Kitchen. I'm Meg, and I'm joined in the corner by H. And no, I don't mean the addictive opiate, but my boyfriend.
But we're married, Meghan.
We sure did, Harry, and I treasure every day the products of our nuptials. The main one being my increased visibility. We got a real mixed bag for you today. We're going to do a little bit of cooking, or perhaps I should say food assembly, because I'm not going to be cooking anything.
We weren't prepared to do the 3-hour safety course.
We're also going to be utilizing some of the products from the garden and the grounds to help give some extra special authenticity to my creations. Until we end up, as ever, with a sales pitch.
We got some top-notch nosh and some tasty trinkets lined up for you.
Oh, why don't you take some of that top-notch nosh and shove it right in your pie hole, Harry? So we're going to start off with making some delicious open sandwiches, or to give them a fancier, more sophisticated name, some untoasted crostinis.
But Meghan, how do you reply to those who say crostinis have to be toasted, otherwise they simply aren't crostinis?
Oh, I don't answer racists and misogynists, Harry. You know that.
Good for you, good for her.
So, for these easy-to-make, delicious snacks, we're going to need a few things. First, a nice French baton roll. Okay, so I baked these freshly this morning. But don't worry if you won't make the effort or you don't have the requisite skill to make freshly baked bread. Secondly, we're going to need some fresh vine tomatoes. Now, mine come from my greenhouse that I've been tending to all year. But I realize that some of you don't have a greenhouse or don't have that symbiotic relationship with plants and vegetables.
Yeah, so symbiotic that you could even make them grow in the middle of winter.
And thirdly, you're going to need some organic brie. Okay, this one comes homemade from our, Daisy outside, okay, who lives on the pastures. She's like a little, sort of like a horse.
She's a cow, Meghan. Daisy's a cow.
Yeah, that's it, a cow. It's a beautiful cow that I've taken this cheese from. And to finish it off, a little bit of garden-grown fresh basil is going to really add a little bit of orchid Riviera, je ne sais quoi. Now, I've got all my pre-made, pre-cut pieces here. I've got the bread, and I've got the cheese, and I got the tomatoes, and I got the basil. And basil, I don't really mind what you use. They're both quite similar. And as many of you know, I'm not really a totalitarian who always wants my own way. I like to give people a little bit of freedom, so I'm going to let you decide whether you butter the bread.
It's completely up to you whether you decide to employ your bread buttering technology.
But if you do, I'm going to advise very strongly that you only lose? I'm going to advise very strongly that you only use a very, very thin scraping because you don't want the freshness of your other ingredients to be compromised by the buttery butterness of butter. And if you do apply some butter, make sure you only apply a very thin scraping and always do it in a forward and back motion perpendicular to the torso. And once you've made your little bread, cheese, tomato, and basil towers, you can go in right for the kill.
Yeah. I should have put some more butter on mine.
As you can see, they make a perfect little treat for you or one of your guests to take from a waiter whilst you're engaged in a deep and meaningful conversation about societal inequality or climate change.
You can really taste the outrageous hypocrisy.
You sure can, Harry. Whoa, I better get plugging some products, otherwise this program's going to be yet another financial failure.
Surely not, Meghan.
Well, perhaps we can kindle a light in the darkness of mere being. With this kindling, it's been homegrown and home cut by our army of immigrant workers.
Yeah, I love diversity.
Safe, effective, and assured to kindle a fire anywhere or any when. Up to, but not including, Harry and I's dwindling relationship.
You've gone from kindle to dwindle in one simple step.
Yeah, and all for the criminally low price of $99.99.
What? For a whole bag?
Oh, don't be foolish, Harry, for each individually ribbon-wrapped piece.
Yes, but Megan, how do you reply to those who say, who on earth's gonna pay 9999 on a single piece of wood?
Yeah, but I bet they don't know that this kindling comes with years of built-in climate guilt.
Wow, what do you mean?
Oh, great question, H. It burns with an aroma which heightens the sense of guilt felt by those living in the developed world. I mean, you could experience 3 weeks of guilt in just 1 hour.
Oh, my word, I bet you feel terrible.
Well, as you should. Is that the time? I better get going. Bye! That was the video. So if you could please like, share, subscribe, press the notification bell, and leave a comment for the algorithm. Anyone would like to support the channel, there is 2 links in the description box below. Thank you.